I don't know why it keeps doing that. What is it not set to? Go on. There you are. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I am still getting my camera set. I have several different platforms, and I know this looks really bad, you guys. I'm sorry. Some of my stuff is not set up. I don't know why. You know, I love StreamYard on some settings, but sometimes StreamYard kind of gets on my nerves. So, how's everybody doing? I'm so excited to be in front of you. Um, Today is going to be a great show. It's just myself to be in front of you today. Let me real quickly introduce myself, and I'm gonna go into some of the stuff that's going on differently with that. Yeah, with it's in a book show. Sit that back there so I won't have to do a weird head turn to look into each camera. Kelvin, do me a favor. At the desk is a clip that's on clip to the desk. That's a phone holder. Oh, you know what? Never mind, because I can't use the other phone because the other phone. Never mind. That phone keeps running hot. So I'm gonna be one camera down because I have to. My Apple phone's been doing some weird stuff. But anyways, let me go ahead and introduce myself real quick before I get started. My name is Tammy M. Lilly, and I am the um the owner and CEO of KRC Companies. KRC Companies consist of KRC Tax and Business Services, and it also consists of KRC Bookstore. Oh, I didn't go live on one of these. Hold on. Let me set it to go live. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Bingo. All right. Hey, Facebook. And hello, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Real quickly, for those who may or may not know who I am, my name is Tammy M. Lilly, and I am the owner of KRC Companies. Under KRC Companies is KRC Tax and Business, and also KRC Bookstore. So, KRC Tax and Business is the company that came first. I've been in the tax industry for um, over 20 years, ever since my oldest kid was little. So, I've been in the tax industry. So after being in industry for so many years, I um, just recently, a few years back, I went to a seminar. Um, and within the seminar, the young lady kept mentioning, "Hey, set yourself apart from other preparers." What she didn't specifically say preparers, but set yourself apart in your industry. How you show that you're a professional in your particular industry. Write a book. Write a book. Write a book. Write a book. So I went to the event once, and then I had went a second time. And she was real consistent in talking about um, writing a book, set yourself apart, become an author, write a book, write a book, write a book. So I was like, I stepped out on faith and I decided to write my first book. Hello, Boy Cat, 1985 over here on Bingo. Um, And if you're here on Facebook and YouTube, please let me know that you're here, and please tell me where you are um, hailing from, because I would love to hear where you're coming from. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Nell Bingo. So I started, and I hired her to be my book coach, and so I started out with her, and started with my self-published journey with her. And so I finished it out on my own, but got a lot of great tips from her. Got a good direction from her, and as she started, finished my draft with her. So the first book I wrote, becoming an author, to set myself apart from other tax professionals, because as you know, during the tax filing season, you have a lot of people that come out and say, "Hey, I'm a tax professional," or "I'm a tax preparer," whichever one they want to call themselves. Yes, there's two. They're not the same. They're apples and oranges. Tax preparers, basically, to me, they are working with another company. They are just putting stuff in the database, typing up stuff, and they may do a little analyzing of the data that they put in, but for the most part, they're just basically doing a basic return. So, me, because I've been in the industry so long, I have labeled myself a tax professional, because I do more than just merely putting in some information. I do more to deal with individuals. I deal with business owners. I deal with people that have complex problems with their taxes. I deal with people who are owing on their taxes, and I can deal with I can do partnerships and corporations. That's not necessarily my niche, but I'm capable of doing so. So, tell you about my first book I wrote. This is my first book. So this is why your refund is so low. So this particular title has a story behind it. Of course, all titles do. Why do people name stuff the way they do? So this has a story behind it. Um, I can remember, so often doing business returns, and people sit in front of me and they say, "Hey, I own a business." They may have a 9 to 5 as well, but they own a business. So I'd be like, "Oh, cool, congratulations," because I'm always excited about business, and I love hearing about people's business adventures and what they're doing and their plans and so forth, always, and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So that excites me. So I was like, "Okay, well, cool. What kind of business do you have?" They tell me what kind of business they have, and I'd be like, "Okay, well, do you have a profit and loss statement?" They don't have a profit and loss statement. So no harm, no foul. This is your, first year in business, or you still new in business. We can go by, we could really go by estimates, but do you have a bank statement? They was like, "No, I don't have a bank account that's designated to that." So I'm like, no harm, no foul. This is your beginning. We can always go back through and fix those issues um, from this point on. So give me estimates on your stuff. Give me estimates on your income. Give me estimates on what you think you spent. So we do that. We work it on out. I put it all up in there, and analyze the data, make sure everything is correct. Correct. Going over my information, make sure everything is clearly correct, and I tell them, what it looks like. And they ask me a question: "Why is my refund so low?" So I named this "Why Your Refund Is So Low." After writing this particular book, I had another book that I wrote, and I don't have that book with me. It must be packed away with the rest of the books. But these are actually the sequels from that book. The next book is called Prayer. The next volume after the volume one. This is actually volume 2 and volume 3. But these are the two concepts of the books that I co-authored in. After co-authoring in the first book, because I could not do nothing without paying homage to my face. So I co-authored the volume 1, co-authored in the volume 2, volume 3. So I had that book, and then I had another book, which is, and I thought I had that with me again. It might be packed away because I have over 54 books that's in the bookstore, and I try not to have them out too much, because I try not to mess with the integrity of the books. Things happen. So, um, the next book I actually co-authored in is called Women Lead. Heels are optional. And the synopsis of that one is basically what happens to a young girl who dreams she turns into a woman who leads. So this is a women empowerment book. So I co-authored in that one. That was like 6 ladies that got together and did that particular book. Um, So my thing, and I was like, okay, well, I have these three books. I have the book that I wrote. I have the book that I co-authored, and then the second book I co-authored. And so that's three books, including the book that I give away. I have a free ebook that I give away. So if you're interested in getting that free ebook, definitely let me know. And the name of that book is What the IRS Won't Tell You. So I have that particular book as well. So since I have these books under my belt, I'm like, okay, I feel like I have enough books to be considered a bookstore. And I cannot do anything without blessing others in the midst of it. So that's where KRC Bookstore came into fruition. And so that's what you see in front of you today, the babies that KRC Bookstore is having, which is this is the show. It's in a book. This is a show that I've been doing um, since October. Initially started out as just a regular book fair. Having authors come in, talk about their books and so forth, and get the information out there pertaining to their book. So, and then I was like, okay, my goal. Okay, get that rolling. All right, my goal is to do several events throughout the month because that's how I promote the books. Not only, in business, you want to do your social media promotions and marketing and so forth, but you always want to do in-person promotion and marketing. So um, I always try to do something that's a little bit more personable, do an event. So Fridays is generally really hard for me to do events because events are in the evening and I try not to be, traveling at night because I have a kind of distance to drive back. So this I decided it started out with two times out the week, and so this is our first time. This month, June, will be our first month that we are doing it not twice, but four times and five times, depending on how many Fridays is in the particular month. So we're gonna be here every single Friday, telling you about a book, having a thing for you, having guests come on. So if you are an author and you would like to come on and talk about your book, please definitely let me know. Please let me know. Please reach out to me. Whatever platform that you're watching in, you definitely can inbox me on there, and I will get back to you and let you know what the criteria is and how everything works within the show, and all the details, and we can decide on what day is good for you. It's only $25 to be on the show. If you're interested in having a commercial, because we do have a commercial, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. We're going to take a minor break and we're going to run a commercial that is a part of this platform. So, and I'll be right back with you very, very shortly. Okay, you guys, I do apologize. I think something's technically wrong with that commercial. Probably will have to delete it and upload it again. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that one, but I will make sure I fix that. Hello, MTL. How are you doing? Um, all right. If you're interested in having your commercial run on here as well, please definitely let me know. Um, and we're Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Much love back to you, MTO. Um, if you're interested in getting a commercial ran on here, definitely let me know, and we can go ahead and get you a commercial ran. Now, the cool thing about this is once the commercial is with this particular show, it stays with the show. It goes with the show everywhere it goes, and it's played on demand. On Facebook, it's played on demand in YouTube because it's on my YouTube page, and it actually is going to be scheduled to play on Roku and Apple TV. Super excited about that particular platform. That channel is doing some amazing things, and because we are part of it, we're going to be doing some amazing things with them. Um, as you can see, we have the website running at the bottom. So if you're definitely interested in getting one of these, you definitely can get that from Bingo. If you're interested, thank you. Much love, MTO. Thank you. If you're interested in getting this book, those who are watching, the website is www.krcbookstore.com. krcbookstore.com. We are on the social medias as KRC Bookstore, whether we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and we're on TikTok. krcbookstore.com. Now, real quickly, let me tell you about this particular book. This is a book for, this is a foundational book for a business owner. And the information is in this book is more geared toward first-time business owners, first-year business owners to get prepared to prepare taxes. Yeah, most people think that they could just sit in front of a tax professional and just give them, any old thing or give them a bunch of receipts. It makes things a lot easier when you have things a little bit more organized and have all your expenses together. So this particular book that it talks about, one of the things it talks about is how to register your business the right way. There are different types of entities that you can utilize for your business depending on what you're trying to do. Now, you always can start out with one entity and convert it over. So, by chance, if you want to be a corporation one day, you don't have to start off immediately as a corporation because if you're not equipped to take on the corporation characteristics, you can start off with being an LLC and you can convert. It's actually additional documentation that you can convert your LLC to a corporation. That way you have all the LLC stuff, but when it comes down to corporation, you get taxed as a corporation. So there's different things in there, different legs in regards to that. Thank you, MTO. Record keeping. It talks about one of the things that I like to talk about in this book. It tells you how to choose a tax professional. Now, before you say, "Hey, I could DIY my own taxes," that is definitely not the good direction to go. Best direction to go in my book. And reason why I say that, not because I'm a tax professional, but I say that to say this: you could be leaving a lot of money on the table, or you could be writing off things and not able to justifiably write it off. There's a lot of things that you can do, but if you cannot justify it, then what happens is, if the IRS ever questions that particular expense, you will lose that expense because you're not able to justifiably write it off. And one of the examples I always use is office and home. Most people think that if they have a corner in their home that they can write that off as an office, and that's not true. You have to have a designated area specifically designated for that business, and it has to be the only thing you do in that business. And if it's like, just example, it's 10% of your home, that means you can write off 10% of your expenses of your home that you use to run the office, such as electricity. So that's one of the things that you may or may not know, but those are some of the things that, as a tax professional, they can help you walk you through that. And so this is a very good book to help you out. And so what the subtitle is how to get more money back from the IRS the first year. So that's the first book I want to tell you about. Now, the second book I want to introduce to you is actually a new book that I got inside the bookstore, and we're still processing it. And I definitely want to let everybody know in regards to this particular book, we have a guest on. So I don't know if she's okay. There she is. Hello. I'm gonna tell y'all about that book just shortly. We have a guest on. She's actually one of our commercials. I'm gonna run her commercial, and then I'm gonna let her tell you a little bit about herself.
YMRE Media.
Northshire Productions. J. Boo the Heartbreaker. It's nothing like working out with your friends in J. Boo the Heartbreaker apparel. You can go to the gym, have fun, relax, and all of this versatile apparel. Even when you get a little bit too sweaty, you can feel sexy. J. Boo, the Heartbreaker apparel can take you.
Okay, looks like all my commercials. I'm gonna have to pull stuff off and put it back on. You know how it is with these different apps and so forth. So it's my commercials are doing weird things, so I just have to pull them off and re-upload them. But first, let's start off and let you introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am J. Boo the Heartbreaker. Nice to meet y'all.
Okay, okay.
Give my
Now
little.
tell us about. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll let you
Oh,
ask me.
tell us about your business.
Okay, so I have a clothing business and accessories. I haven't had it that long. It's going on a year now, and it's doing pretty well. Uh, I've won the award for highest clothing line in Dallas. And I'm trying to win the one here as well. So right now I'm in number one as far as Dallas goes. So I'm trying to expand, and move around Texas and in the United States.
Okay.
Um, I just opened up my store in Traders Village, Jersey Village. I'll probably be doing a grand opening soon for that. And then fashion show. Got a big fashion show tomorrow coming up. Pretty much, I own the brand J. Boo the Heartbreaker brand, apparel and accessories, and I'm going on a year, and hopefully, um, things will get better, and I come up with new ideas and get new stuff, and I'm gonna let y'all kind of. I'm gonna let my fans kind of like give me ideas of what they want, so I'm open to that as well.
That's amazing. That's always a good idea to hear from your fans because those are the people who are buying. You know, a lot
Right,
of times business owners get wrapped up in the things that they want to see instead of listening to the people because if they're not buying from you, you're not buying from you. You need them to buy from you. So,
right.
I did get an opportunity to watch the commercial, and I do apologize. Commercial won't run, and I was thinking that it was that particular commercial, and it must be all of them. So I need to wipe everything out and re-upload everything to the system. But a lot of the apparel that you have is workout gear, correct?
Yeah, that particular commercial was my workout gear. But I have a lot of apparel. I'm actually doing the summertime drop at the fashion
Okay,
show. So I have all year round, pretty much.
okay, okay. Now give us information on the fashion show. That is that tomorrow?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Um,
Now, what time does it start?
so it's gonna start at 2 p.m. and it should be over by 6, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Now, where is this going to be located at?
So it's in Houston, Texas, and it's at Cooking with Flavor, which is 6502 Dixie Drive. Houston, Texas 77087.
Okay.
Um, and if you just Google Cooking with Flavor, that's the name of the building. You can just go straight to it.
Okay.
Cooking with Flavor is pretty known out here in Houston, so
Okay.
really good
I
food.
I think that is considered third ward, if I'm correct.
I believe so too.
Okay. Okay. So it's going to be there, and it's going to be from 2 to 6.
Mhm.
Um, and they're going to be seeing some of your hot fashion there. It's going to be the summer gear, right?
Yes, yes, the summer
Okay.
gear is
Okay.
gonna be
Now, do you
big.
have any featured people that's coming through that we need to be looking out for when we get there?
Yes, I do have a celebrity coming from LA. Her name is TC. She's a comedian.
Okay.
Um, coming to host, so you guys get an
Awesome.
opportunity to meet a celebrity, um, take pictures and everything like that. And then I also have a local celebrity from Dallas, Bowleg. She'll be in the building hosting as well. And then we'll have myself. So,
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So we have some people coming in from Dallas. So that that's big. That's big name. You got people coming in town just to come to
mhm.
your event and host. That's awesome. So that
Oh,
sounds like to me you doing better than okay. You doing pretty awesome to me.
well, there's always room for improvement. So.
Girl, toot your own horn. You're doing good. You're doing your thing.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us. Now, real quick, give everybody your contacts, your social media, your website, and
Okay, so all of my social sites is easy, y'all. It's just Jaiboo or Jaiboo the Heartbreaker, which is spelled Jaieboo. On Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Jaiboo, or you may find some pages that say Jaiboo the Heartbreaker. Just follow them all. That's where you can find me.
okay, okay. Now, are you on social media, just social media, or you have a website as well?
And I also have a website. So if you can't make it to the fashion show and you want to pick up some of the outfits, www.jaiboo.com. See, everything's easy. Jaiboo everything.
Okay,
So again, it's www.jaiboo.com. It's Jaieboo. So you can check the website out and pick up some merch.
okay. Now, is there any cost to attend the event?
Yes, so it's just $5, and kids are welcome, and they are free. So
Okay.
yeah, $5 entry, and kids are free.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. And outside of fashion, do we have any other kind of perks that would be coming there? Do we need to come with our bellies full or come with our bellies empty?
Definitely come with your bellies empty. I'm gonna have some vendors there. I got of course Cooking with Flavor will be serving. So he'll be doing his food, his hot foods, his delicious food. I also have another vendor coming with her food as well. I think it's gonna be soul food.
Okay.
I do have some margaritas and people doing a little remix on alcoholic beverages. We have
Awesome.
hookahs, and, people that do hookahs or will have hookahs. And then we'll have other vendors that, have their things like jewelry and fitness wear and things like that. So definitely come with your bellies empty, okay? Definitely.
Now we have somebody that's watching, and she is asking, is there any full figure women gear being sold?
Absolutely. So definitely got plus size. And actually
Okay.
one of my lead models is plus size. So if you in Houston, definitely come check it out. You'll see.
Okay. Now, my final question for you, because we got people watching, and people are always looking for opportunities for to vend. Do you still have any room for vendors? Are you full?
I have room. I have room, but I need
Okay.
you to give me up 2 days.
Okay. Now share with them how much the vendor fee is,
Okay, so
please.
the vendor fee is $85, and
Okay.
you need to bring your own table and chair.
Okay.
Um, After that's done, you will receive 2 wristbands. So yourself and I guess whoever else you'll have with you will, get in with that wristband, and then anybody outside of that would be the $5.
Okay. Is all vendors inside, or do you have any vendors outside?
I don't have any vendors outside yet, but if I know I had a couple people ask to be outside, and I don't mind. If you want to be outside, you can, but we can also be inside.
Okay. Awesome. 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 J Boo gave you a lot of great information. Y'all make sure you come out and support. If you love you some fashion, come out and check out her summer gear. It's $5 to get in. And if you come up there and you have not eaten all day, she got some food there for you. Now you do have to pay for the food. And you're gonna come see some fashion, come check out the wonderful, amazing things that she has coming in. She's very, very modest, and she says that she's I want to do this, but when you have people coming in from LA, you not small potatoes. If they coming in for LA and Dallas, they coming in because you got some stuff going on. Now we
Okay.
all got room to improve on some level, but she got some. She's a force worth reckoning with, and I love her modesty.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much, so much. You
Yes,
actually opened me up. So now my next thing, I'm
yes.
on it. I got this. I got that. Bit. Okay.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your vision with us, sharing what you're doing. Pray, that God gives you so many blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. I pray for prosperity. I pray for this event to be, awesome, amazing, and successful. And Miss Monique Golden said, good luck on your event. And I know it's going to be great because you're an awesome young lady, and we definitely appreciate you sharing that with us. Um, I will make sure that that commercial is ready to go on our next Friday because we're going to be doing this every single Friday. Make sure it's up ready to go. I went to play those things and they just did not want to play right. They said, "Oh, we're not playing. We're not playing with you today." So they just shut down on me. So it's okay. No harm, no foul. We'll get it done next time. So
Okay.
thank you so much for jumping on with us. If you want to stick in a green room, I'm gonna tell everybody about some more books that we have. We have a total of, well, we have over 54 books that's in the bookstore, and I want to be to tell the audience base about some more of our books. And then I want to, if you stick on with us, I want to be able to have you come back on at the end and give us a final word.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and we thank you so much for getting on with us and sharing her vision with us. If you're in the Houston area, please make sure you go by there. If you love you some fashion, come on through. She got you covered all the way down to the itty bitty girl, to the sexy full figure girl. She got your handle. So go out there and celebrate. Go out there and support her. Go out there and get you something to eat. Support those vendors because they come out there to make some money. So definitely go out there to support them as well. Only $5 to get in. If you're interested in vending, $85. Bring your own setup. You're indoors, and if you want to be outdoors, make sure you bring your tent because this is Houston, Texas. So don't get out there and don't bring no tent and burn up because don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at Tammy because Tammy told you don't, go out there without no tent if you want to be outside. So, um, I want to tell you about a couple of the books before we close out. Let's see what time we have. Okay. Tell you about a couple of books. I want to go ahead and highlight some children's books, and I want to highlight this other book that I just got in. Awesome young lady. She has an organization by the name of Celebrating You. And this is a journal that she has. Beautiful journal, bursting with colors. If you're interested in having this one, this will be on the website very, very soon. If you want to have it before then, definitely make sure you inbox me, message me, and let me know. This journal to help with the efforts of Celebrating You. Her name is Miss Lisa Stillwell. She is right here in the local Houston area. Like I said, beautiful book. She has a journal section for it, as well as she has some prompts to help you along the way. Journaling is very, very good. Thank you so much, Christopher. Thank you for the heart. And hello, youngster, talking over here on Bingham. This is a awesome journal. So definitely, take advantage of this particular journal because it tells you, to level up and girl boss and you be your own kind of beautiful, own kind of beautiful, baby. You better let them know. So that is one of the books that has not been put on the website, but it will be put on the website very, very soon. This bookstore has been growing by leaps and bounds. I am so impressed with God and how He has tremendously blessed this bookstore. When I started out initially, I did not know how I was going to do it, but you know what? I knew that God was going to bless me, and I knew He was going to make a way out of no way, and He has. He has showed up and showed out, and will continually show up and show out. So, these two books. Now, this is our coloring book, and this is a reading book. Now, what this book says, Jacoby, what can I be? Dot, dot, dot. This is by Miss Amber. And this particular book, it goes through the alphabet. So if you have a little kid and they are learning the alphabet, this is a really cool way for them to learn the alphabet and learn it in a positive manner. I believe in our children having affirmations. A lot of times we hear about adults having affirmations, but I believe in children having affirmations. Just like P is for proud, O is for optimistic, L is for loving, K is for king, J is for joyful. I believe in inspiring our children and giving them something positive words. The Bible says the man cannot live by bread alone, meaning he needs some words, and meaning he needs some positive words. Just like you need healthy food to grow up healthy and not have cholesterol, high blood pressure, and all them different things, you need positive words to have brain health, healthy brain health. So peace of mind and all that kind of stuff. And now this one is a coloring book. So this says Jacoby, What Can I Be? Coloring book. Very nice book right there. I want to tell you about this other book. This young lady is amazing, young lady. I am just so blessed to have her in the bookstore as well as the other members of the bookstore. This particular book, isn't it beautiful? She wrote, this book was inspired by her child. This says, do you know why you're awesome, August? So obviously her little girl's name is August. Um, Drop something. All right. Yeah, that's her business card. Try to keep their business card in here. But this particular book is just absolutely beautiful. Now, the cool thing about this book, not only is it bursting with colors and it teaches a kid, you can either read it to them or let them read it themselves. Um, it has the certain words highlighted, such as why, and those are some of those words that's very important in the English language. One of the first words that our kids learn. Do you know why you're so awesome, August? It's a question that I ask you. So this is a very good book for your kids. As you can see, beautiful colors. Definitely, this is a book that you can get off the website www dot krc dot www.krcbookstore.com. Get tongue tied, ain't that something? Hey John, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. I'm talking about some of the books that's in the bookstore. The name of the show is It's in the Book. Why is it in the book? So I like to explain to people what I mean by it's in a book. Now, as kids, when we first start school, elementary school, middle school, high school, they give us textbooks. And our textbooks is to help us in math, arithmetic, reading, all those different subjects. And those books are meant for us to read, to be able to understand, certain subjects on certain levels. What we're talking about, first grade, fifth grade, eighth grade, and beyond. Those books are meant to help us learn. And you have your lecture time, teacher sit up there and talk to you, and then they say, hey, open your book to such and such page. That's a book. Well, it ain't no different than being an adult. So if you're an adult, and I know you couldn't wait to get out of school so you don't have to pick up another book. Some of us said that. I don't think I've ever said that, but I'm sure somebody said that. I'll be so glad to get out of school. I ain't gonna pick up another book. Not true. You want to definitely pick up a book because the Bible says, my people perish due to the lack of knowledge. So you can pick up a book for entertainment. You can pick up a book for education. You can pick up a book to be encouraged, to be inspired, and all that kind of things. Here at KRC Bookstore, we're all about inspiration and empowerment, and we're all about education and encouragement. So last but not least, I want to tell you about this book real quick. This says, Does It Rain Food? This talks about, parents that are pregnant with another kid and have a kid. So this is a really cool book. If you are a mother that is expecting another kid and you have a small kid, and a lot of times kids are smart, but they may not necessarily understand things. And this is a good way to express to your kid what's going on, because they see your belly getting bigger and they think, okay, food, and this is a fun book. This is not on the website yet, but it will be on the website, www.krcbookstore.com. So without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and close this thing up. This is 8:05 Central Time. So we're getting ready to close this thing up, and we're going to bring Miss J. Boo back on so she can give us her last words. And all right, Miss J. Boo.
Hey.
We are getting ready to close this thing out. please give us your last words.
So thank you guys for having me on. Again, I am J Boo the Heartbreaker. Doing big things, obviously, since Tammy said I am. I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys follow me. Again, everything is J Boo, Twitter, Facebook, IG, and my website, www.jboo.com. If you're in Houston, definitely come by to the fashion show tomorrow. Come meet me, take a picture with me. I hope Miss Tammy can come by, get a picture with me as well. Bring some books because I was watching and I'm interested in some of them books.
Okay.
And that's it. That's it. Hope to see y'all soon.
Okay, I definitely will be. That's all you gotta do is say the word. Baby say, bring a book. I'll be like, oh, you want a book? You want a book? I got you. I got you. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Thank you so much for all your support over the few months. Definitely look forward to seeing a lot of stuff coming from KRC Bookstore. I'm super excited that God has given me the vision of branding this show. It's in the book. Because it's so true that everything and anything that you're looking for can be found in a book. You just have to pick up the right book. So I will see you guys next Friday at 7 o'clock Central Time. I will see you guys Friday as well, 7 o'clock Central Time. But I'm actually going to be on Bingo on Monday and Tuesday as well. So please come back through and check me out. Please look for the notifications coming up that I'm online. If you'd like me to come and support any of your stuff, any of your PKs, anything like that, I would love to support because I'm a big advocate on hashtag support begin to support. If you want people to support you, you got to support them. Whether they support you back, that ain't your problem because that support is going to come from somewhere. So thank you so much, Bingo. I'm going to talk back with y'all in a little bit. Thank you so much, YouTube. Thank you so much, Facebook. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Monique, for listening on. Please look for the replay and please look for us on Roku and Apple TV. We are so super excited. God is tremendously blessing us. And I'm going to try to get through and see you, Mr. J Boo. Thank you so much for entrusting me, with your commercial journey.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Y'all be blessed. Much love.
Bye-bye.